Hi, I'm Corey. Welcome to Creating with Scraps. And this video is exactly that. Little bits of everything made from scraps. On one of my previous videos, I had this bin full of little bits and pieces that I had made this summer. And they originated from a challenge on junk journal ideas and inspiration, Mandy and Justine's channel. And they had given prompts, kind of like a bingo board, I guess. And I was playing along with it. This is back in July, maybe. School was out, so at the end of June, maybe beginning of July, prior to going to Idaho to take care of my granddaughter. Anyway, and I had intended to share it when I had finished it, and then I got sidetracked. So I thought, as I'm working on my gratitude journal, that I would see if there were any bits and pieces in this pile of stuff that would work in here, because I've got so many makes I need to start putting them in journals, and somebody had mentioned that as well. And I thought at the same time, gosh, I don't think I ever made the video sharing how I use these pieces. So I thought I'd pull that out and do it. And then when I picked it up, because of the depth of this and such, it tilted and all of the pieces dumped. So now it is a kind of a hot mess, and I'm going to share the pieces quickly, throw them into this other big bin, and then sort them at some point to challenge myself to use them. And the prompts were: use burlap or fabric, use napkin, altered plain card, accordion, origami, corrugated cardboard, mixed media background, ruffle, over the page pocket, paper bag, paper or fabric flower, book page, flip out item, and butterfly. Now there may be more, it may be buried under this mess. So what I thought I would do is quickly go through these and throw them in the bin, and then again, hopefully find some that will work in my fall gratitude journal that I'm trying to finish up. One of the things I found when I was picking them up was this super duper simple journaling card. It's just a leftover bit of a linen handkerchief that had tatting on the edges, and I sewed it onto card to make a journaling card. And I liked the way that looked under here. And this will be one in the Little Bits of Lace series that I hope to do in January. This will be one of the type of things that we do in the Little Bits of Lace. All right, somebody had mentioned that one of the reasons I have such bad shadows is where my light comes from, because I've got like 5 or 6 lights in this room. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lights in this room, and that it needed to come from in front of me. So I put my ring light in front, and I put this, I don't know, this little doodad, sorry if you got the flash of light there, this little guy in front of me, and I still get shadows. So at some point I'm going to need to figure out the lighting game and the shadows and where they're coming from, and you can see I can play hand games there. But anyway, I'm hoping this will work. And holy Moses, with the transparency, that might be problematic. I may have to turn or move some things or what have you. All right, so I am hunting for things, bits that are already made, to add to the still blank pages of my gratitude journal. And if there's something that you see that you'd like me to show you how to make, again, just tell me. It's easiest if you put the time down, like, oh, Corey, at whatever minutes you made this, you shared this, and I'd like to see how you made it. And some of these you may have seen before, because I dropped a whole bunch of stuff. But I went through a time when I had a lot of transparency, a lot of extra transparency, and so I made lots of little dried flower bits. And so some of those may be duplicates. These are all that same idea that I just showed you, with linen handkerchiefs and extra cardstock and as journaling cards or journal covers or mini covers or what have you. They're kind of a lot of fun to do. So I've got a bunch of those. These are the pockets, and I believe we made these online using dried flowers or dried weeds and some Tracy labels and some leftover digitals. So I've got quite a few of those. This is one of the tag bits, and you know, that's not really autumnal flowers, but I bet that would fit in my journal somewhere. So I'm going to pull that to the side. Tag, more fabric. Although, yes, here you go. See, these are the ones we've already made. I'll put that there. Oh, and one of the prompts was playing cards, and I very rarely do anything with playing cards, but I really kind of had a lot of fun playing with these. Like this is one of those accordion style journal pages with a playing card, and I put double playing card and some transparency and wildflower there. I'll try to keep the glare to a minimum. Well, that one's kind of fun. That might go in the autumnal journal too, maybe. It's a color that works. Here's some more, just different ones. Yeah, just kind of fun. Maybe not the black, who knows. Though that is kind of pretty. Maybe I could put that in there. No, I don't really have black in there, so that's not necessarily the best choice. Oh, here we go. I just did two together and glued them. And that's a super simple one with a cut and layered like that with no numbers showing. This could work. It's just one of the Wendy Townsend concertina things. And again, I know other people do it too, but I'm trying to avoid well, you know, there's black in the words. So maybe that's a maybe. And corrugated board. This is just a cluster for a side tuck or something. And a butterfly. I think one of the prompts was use a butterfly. And more of the accordion. Oh, a Gail Augustinelli fold with just a label on there. Oh, I see. Here we go. More with the double sewn window. Looks like got some dried flower in there. On that card. Oh, gosh. Butterfly, more of those. Journaling cards. These are all scraps. These are all from my scrap bin, and I was challenging myself to clean out that scrap bin. That's a good size. This is just one of those origami paper folds. And makes a good journaling tuck, so maybe that'll go in there somewhere. Purple. Daffodil. More transparency. I really like using those. And this is one of those hidden pocket pages. That's a little bit, well, maybe. And I can put a decorative piece on the front. Okay, so maybe on that. And this looks like just a flip-up journaling spot. More of the transparency, lots and lots of that, lots used in different ways. This looks like it was a large scrap made into just a little mini folio. Well, that could work in there. I'm going to do one of the Gail Augustinelli 4 pocket pieces, and that could work. That's harvest-ish, so I'll put that over there. A tag, another Gail fold down. Huh, cute bee. I must have, oh, I know, I had some of the bee bits left over, and I wanted to use those. And again, these are super for the concertina. And this looks like it might be a little booklet. I really hope I've been in frame. I haven't even been paying attention. I hope the light isn't obnoxious, and I hope I've been in frame. Probably should look. Okay, left over from the bags that we made last time. A Laura Bame fold down. Rest in peace, Laura. A little tag. I think this was from Carrie at Witchcraft Do You Do on a package. I think I got something like that. And journaling card. Oh, here we go. Junk mail envelopes. So apparently this is a junk mail envelope. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, see, here we go. An envelope. Junk mail envelope. So there's a pocket in the back and then a pocket on the top. The flip down. Well, it's kind of fun. It's too big for this project, but makes a nice tip end for a more standard size journal. And just accordion. It looks like these have pull-out journaling cards, so they will get clusters or something on the waterfall effect thing. More of the little concertina. There's a couple different sizes. These really come in handy, and they're a super way to use up scraps. Oh, here you go. Specimen card. There's another. Here we go. A bookmark. Let's see. Specimen. This is just a little mini notepad, double-sided notepad, it looks like, so it would be paper clipped in. I don't know how horrible this is with all the transparency, so my apologies if it's truly horrible. Oh, here we go, paper bag. That's just one of those cutlery paper bags that you get at certain restaurants, folded over into a pocket, and then, yeah, you could just glue it into a journal. So you'd have a pocket here and a pocket on the front, and then a bit of a cluster, it looks like. And another Gail fold down in mini. And then a concertina fold. Oh, here you go. Here's a plain card that I just folded over and turned into a little notebook. This child eerily looks like me when I was little. I had those really crazy wild curls. And more of the origami folds. I don't know what size will work best. That's kind of a dapper guy. Must be with the corrugated cardboard challenge. Just a little fold over note card. Maybe I was using a bit of lace, or maybe that was add a butterfly or something. Another one of the flip-ups. These are a lot of fun to make. Junk mail envelope. This is just a junk mail envelope with a journaling card inside. Journaling card. And then one of these little drop-downs, cover, and then, oh, I see, it's a window in the back. Oh, that was a fun way to do that. I'd forgotten. Just using some scrap strips glued down around one of the window frames on a junk mail envelope. So this would be the junk mail envelope folded over. This is the window, and here's the pull-out journaling card with the image inside. So that was kind of fun. Corrugated board. Kind of maybe the Victorian was the challenge because I rarely do Victorian, but there you go. Corrugated board. I like the birdies. I need to do another birdie album. Okay, I'm going to put this origami fold over here in case that's the right size. Looks like just a little pocket, journaling card. And I'm not sure what this one is. It looks like it. Oh, it's a tuck. Here you go. There's a tuck there and a tuck here. And maybe it's just a double tuck. Doesn't look like, oh, it's a journaling card double tuck. There you go. And another journaling card with a black back. Maybe this would be a pocket. I probably put that into as a pocket. Birdies, old doily. Oh, I see. I used both halves of the doily on two different projects. Just a little pocket tuck and a journaling tag. I must have had a stash of little birdie images cut out. Tag. Tag. And here we go. This is another bit of the handkerchief or doily that handkerchief that was torn somewhere, cut somewhere, or stained somewhere, and I just cut off the usable bit and mounted it on a card to make it as a journaling card. That one's a super simple one, but sometimes you need simple. We did those, and this is just another bit of leftover lace and a little bit of a fold-up pocket. Okay, inspired by Sue at Paper Inspirations. Oh, okay, cool. Love Sue. Sue at Paper Inspirations is a fabulous lady, and these must have been inspired by her, and sadly I don't even remember these. Must have been something she did this summer. Again, maybe June or July. A lot of fun though. Vellum pocket. These all look like they might be Sue type things because the colors are softer than I normally use. Oh yeah, I did a whole bunch. These are cool. Very cool. So I'll have to see if I can't find Sue's video, or you can go look at Sue Paper Inspirations, and it would have been June or July, end of June, beginning of July, I think. So there you go. And tag with a pocket and a journaling card in there. I'm not sure which this one would have been. Oh, just a little folio using scraps. These look like leftover scraps of something or other. Again, all of these were made with my scrap bin. That is, I think, something I'm making for this journal. This dark color underneath, but that could possibly go. This could possibly go. This is one of the inserts I use to fill a gap. If I've got, spine gap in a journal, I use some of these kinds of things to fill it in. And I think this was the use a butterfly, and so I find the large butterfly sometimes challenging to use. So I used the large butterfly as a belly band for a journaling spot. And obviously this would be for a larger journal. And then there's a pocket in the back. Again, just to fill in between signatures in a spine if there's a gap between signatures. Okay, I see we're winding down. Good. And here's more of using fabric, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is a coin envelope. Here we go. Just a junk journal envelope, or scrap junk mail envelope turned into a little pocket. And a journaling card. These are the ones we finished from the torn out bits that I did last time. So those are in there. And then a border with just a bit of torn lace. Oh, napkin. These are napkin on top of book page. This is a pocket and this is a tag. And then I generally use, whoops, sorry about that. I got the cord there, the microphone cord. I usually use Distress Collage Medium because, again, you don't get a sticky, tacky residue sometimes in the summer that you can get with Mod Podge. And, oh, this is also This looks like napkin on top of paper that I've crumpled up and made a border. And more of that napkin. Oh, one of the, oh, gosh darn it. I don't remember her name. I apologize. I'm drawing a blank. I can picture her, but these corner pockets, you glue them down and then there's writing space, and there's a really lovely lady who created these, but it's escaping me at the moment. And napkin envelope, I guess this is, oh, so book page, really old book page on top of coffee dyed paper, and then napkin Mod Podged or decoupaged or collage mediumed on the top into an envelope. That's a great way to use up some napkins too. Super simple. And the same thing with this one. Only this is just coffee dyed copy paper with napkin on top, and then a Tracy label to hold it closed. Though it looks like I might have glued that down too far. Well, there you go. We can fix that later. And same thing with the napkin on top of coffee dyed tracing paper. These are very thin, so that's kind of a cool thing. And just like a journaling tag or a tuck maybe. More napkin, more of those envelopes. And you can see I did a bunch of these sizes. These origami paper folds, there's a video a while back on them. They are super great for additional journaling space because they're easy to do, super easy to open, and you have a space to write. And then they just fold closed, and you tuck one side or the other, it doesn't matter which one. So there's a bunch of those. Oh, you know what, that's more of a fall flower. Maybe I'll use this one instead. And it's again Wendy Townsend, even though she may not have originated it, it's where I first saw it. It's one of the concertina with the accordion bits. So there's that. Okay, let's see if I can get that better there. A ruffle border. Here are just some little bits that might tuck into pockets. I can throw those over there. This I'm definitely going to use. This is an embossing folder that does dies, and I will put this in that journal just because it's got that leaf. I might put a little gilt on top of that or something to make it stand out a bit more. And this is, oh, I wanted to include each of the 6 pieces that I did in the previous gratitude journal. I wanted to make sure I included at least one of those in the one I'm keeping. And this looks like it must be a whole bunch of, well, those colors work good. And you can use these a ton of different ways. And I really enjoy making these with just the window film transparency and some scraps, kind of like a collage. There's a bunch of these daffodils. I'll eventually get to my daffodil journals. Let's see, which ones look fallish? Oh, that one's kind of pretty. Maybe that one's looked kind of fallish. I'll see if that might work. And then again, I don't have to put all of these into that journal, but I might as well use, oh, that's pretty too, some of the bits that I've already made. I don't have a lot of leaves in there, so maybe a leaf might be good. I'm not going to put this many in there for sure. I like that color, maybe that size, but I have options so I can see what'll work. Oh, that's really cute with a little itty bitty bit of book. When you tear a book apart, you get that book cloth and then just a smidge of a scrap. So that's kind of fun. And lots of these. I really enjoyed making these this summer. So many options that you can do with these once they're done. You can turn them into a journaling card, put it right on top. You can tuck it into a pocket. It's just an extra bit of a decoration. I like the size of that. And I was 57. Here's a specimen slide, same idea. I don't know if those colors work as well. And there, that just bit of torn coffee dyed tracing paper in there. And another mini daffodil. That color may work. Obviously, I won't use all of those, but there you go. Okay, so there are a bunch of those things. I need to sort those and put them away, but for now, they are sorted, done, and shared. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for those of you who asked questions, and holy Moses, and for those who gave ideas. You can see the ring light up there. You can see this light. Okay, just blinding. I'll keep researching lighting and how I can make it more effective and efficient without having an electrician come out. Take care all, happy creating, and please continue enjoying the Rachel and Bella collaboration because there's tons of great videos by fabulous artists and lots of ideas shared. All right. Have a great day all.